All right, time for another gig vlog. Hopefully you can see me a little bit. It is 7:15 on a Friday night. Headed to Scores Sports Bar. Bought a few more mounts to put on the mic stands and various other places. So hopefully that'll go a little better. I learned some lessons from the last time we played there. Hopefully I've got some tricks up my sleeve to make it a little better. We actually played there a couple weeks ago. Typically don't play there that often, so it's kind of weird that playing there twice. But they do 2-night gigs, so we're doing Friday and Saturday. Getting there pretty late. The babysitter canceled at the last minute, so I had to take the kids to their Nona's house. Luckily, she could watch them for a little bit. So I will show up probably right before we start playing. Should be there in a few minutes. Hopefully everything's all set up. See you there. Well, hello. There's a lot of doors. Oh, shit. Yeah. Nona came through at the last minute. What up, Brandon?
What's happening, baby?
My brother.
My brother.
My brother.
Finally getting everything ready. Start putting everything in the trailer now.
You're recording already?
Of course. We catch all your dirty shit. Didn't you see the last one where you were like, fuck?
No, I would never do that.
All right, I've got a few new accessories here, including the Insta360 Mic Air, which you are hearing right now. So I wanted to kind of outline the reason that I needed some extra accessories or additional accessories here. I went through this in the last video, but when you try to attach this, now see I've got this little quick release mount right here, and that goes on the bottom. But see, when I attach it to a microphone stand, it turns over. Now, even for whatever reason, it sticks just fine in this orientation, or even if you do the opposite orientation. But the problem with this is recording vertical video. So it would need to either be like this or like this in order to get it to stick. See, with the Go 3, I didn't have this problem. It would just stick right there, done and done. So there's no issues with that. So anyway, needed a way to fix that issue. So got a few other things here. This first one, it looks like this. What we have here is this stretchy portion that goes around a pole. Oops, wrong side. Goes around a pole, or I think it was meant for strollers or something, whatever. So, and then there's the quick release mount right there. So in theory, you just put it on the pole like that, latch it on into place, and then you got your traditional finger mounts right there to lock it in place, right? And then part of the issue with this one is that the camera does not lock into the mount in the traditional orientation. See, again, that would be on the bottom. You do have to mount it so that it's like this to be upside down, because what I'm trying to do is take video of whoever is standing right in front of that mic stand, right? So not a problem though. It's easy to flip it in post and you still get your great shots. So not a problem. The issue still lies with adjusting this portion quickly while, the show is going on. I got to come over here. I got to twist it, move it up, or I want more of a headshot, or I want like a full body shot like that. Again, the head would be up there. So it creates a little bit of an issue. The alternative is the Flexi tail mount. I put the top of the pivot stand mount on this, Now what I can do, as you can see, is just put this around right here, and it goes on to the pole, no problem. Switch that. Now, I don't know which orientation I have it in, up or down. So, it looks like it's perfect that time. But, you know, same thing if it was the opposite way. If it was upside down, or I could just move this flexi tail mount. The benefit of this one that I have found is it's so easy to change where it's pointing at. If I want another shot, I just go over there and I tap it real quick. If I want it to go up like that, no problem. If I want to film someone over there, no problem. If I want to turn it all the way around and start taking crowd shots. So I feel like this is the most versatile setup that I have come across. I am tempted to get a few of these just to line them up on each of the microphone stands and maybe try and use some of these other mounts elsewhere.
You're always taking pictures of the roadies, but you never take pictures of the fucking light guy, dude. Like, I just make it look cool and shit. Like, don't mind me. Like, I'll just sit over here and not get any attention. So
You light up my life, Luke. You're doing it on the light guy. That's almost saying you're the bass player.
Oh, look at that. Luke got to sing. You like my loincloth? As you're gonna hear here, there's some spots where the audio is very weird in a lot of these clips. I accidentally left the setting on for the voice focus for the vlogging mode, and I don't know if it's just there all night or what's happening, but it seriously messes with the audio over and over and over. I'll try to point some of them out.
what's up, Blaine?
Everything above eye level.
Word.
Word up.
Right here we've got the mount that was for the bike, and it works out pretty good. Again, it has to stay stationary, you can't just move it easily. A little later on, I actually switch it out for the monkey tail.
People will be like, whatever.
That kind of movement.
I'm sorry, I'm just grumpy.
You grumpy ass.
Oh, I forgot my cold medicine. I just got out of church doing the trunk or treat. I'm tired.
I feel like this time around I really got the overhead shot pretty well. It's not exactly centered on us. I could have scooted it back maybe a little. Right here you should be able to hear Kristen talking, but again, the voice focus is really weird, and I feel like it's focusing on the crowd instead of what's coming through the speakers.
Mr. Brandon. Yeah.
If you didn't know, you're about to find out. Because we are Milk and Cookies!
Right here, the audio becomes super interesting. It's like picking up my voice as I'm like talking, it sounds like.
I want your love, I want your request. I want your love, I don't wanna be friends. I want your love, I don't want your revenge. I want your love, I don't wanna be friends. 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 What kind of romance? Leave around the bedroom. I want your love and love me, baby. You leave around the bedroom. Oh, God in the background, man. God in the background, man.
Guys having a good time.
If I could take a minute and say happy birthday to Lindsay as she storms off. Happy birthday! She's a cute 21-year-old over there. It's her first time in a bar.
Everybody buy her a drink.
At this point, someone pulled the monkey tail mount right off the mic stand and is walking around with it. Another reason why that was super cool to have it be able to just come off no problem, because if they'd had to try to figure out how to get that bike mount off there, I don't think they could have in such a hurry. Also, I'm not sure, but I recorded this in Vivid instead of Standard. I can't tell if I love it or hate it. Those lights on the top are pretty intense. Made it home from night 2 at Scores. It was a really weird night. People seemed to really like the music, but no one was up dancing. Not no one, I take that back. You can see in the clips where people were coming up, having a good time, but it wasn't like a constant crowd of people. But well received, which is weird for a Saturday night. Maybe it's because this is the closest Saturday to Halloween and there was Halloween parties. I don't know, whatever. It was a good weekend though. Had lots of fun. Glad it's over. I'm tired. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. Just got done tearing down. Ready for some sleep. You're never too old to rock. See you next time.